This is the psychology of no contact and the effect that it has on your ex. And this only applies if they're the one that dumped you. So throughout the course of your relationship, there was either irreconcilable problems, stress that caused an avoidant to push you away, or a gradual loss of attraction due to communication problems, or you losing your edge, or you getting out of shape, or any number of reasons where maybe you overchased or done something to lower their sense of attraction for you. And then, by the way, just because you had those problems doesn't mean it's hopeless for the future. A lot of this stuff can be fixed in therapy or with a coach that can work with you to increase your understanding of creating attraction. But as these breakdowns occurred, that person no longer feared losing you, and they actually came to the conclusion that it would be a better idea to go away from you than to stay. Now, because it's very hard to deal with somebody's emotions when you let them go, and not everybody does this, because a lot of people just say, oh, let's go on a break, or I need space. And that's like a lame excuse for a real breakup. But if they've taken the time to actually break up with you, okay, they're going to go through a sense of relief because they did something hard and now they're starting a new chapter. They're actually excited about this new chapter, which kind of means you're old news for a minute. And this is one of the reasons why begging and chasing after somebody lets you go is just sheer madness, because they're in a completely different psychological world than you. And this is where the confusion sets in. Well, it's like, oh, just a week ago, they were telling me they love me or we were going to go on some trip. So anyway, after you go a strict no contact, that is, you're not liking their posts, talking to their friends, you're not bringing their stuff back, you're not making any gestures in their direction, they start to get curious about what it is that you're up to. They might check your profile during this time, and if you're blocked, they might unblock you. So if they like what they see, they might put out a feeler. And depending on how much restraint you use in responding to that feeler, okay, as a normal person should, you shouldn't be like so excited your ex came back, even if you are inside. You're not going to act that way because, again, you should have been starting to move on and live your best life while they were gone. If you respond in that manner that, you've actually got your shit together, then that's going to be very, very attractive for them. And now they're going to start to, put out more feelers because they thought the grass was greener, and it's really not greener on the other side, right? Like, meeting somebody new is hard, and, life is hard no matter what. You got to communicate with people. You got to cooperate, right? Relationships take work. So as they come to grips with this, they start thinking that maybe they made a mistake. And around the same time, they start to feel a sense of fear about losing you because of this way that you're treating them now that they've come back around. Now, you don't want to be cold or super, super indifferent during this time. You just want to be sort of receptive to conversation, but not overly indulgent. Now, you probably have a super unique situation, and I'd love to hear about it. So click on my profile. There's a link in there and book a call.